So I'm making this video so that I can answer some questions that people have been asking me about the picture that I posted to Instagram, about how I got to where I am now. In the first photo, it's actually when I got my new job and I was super busy, still going to school. I wasn't able to get to the gym as much, and I wasn't eating the best. I was still eating okay, but I could have eaten a little bit better. Anyways, I was still doing push-ups and sit-ups, and I thought I was still in good shape. I didn't quite understand how far I had gotten out of the shape that I used to be in. So I decided to finally start taking it serious again once our company had a Biggest Loser competition. I'm an Advocare distributor, and I thought to myself, well, I better start finally taking advantage of my discount. So the first thing I started with was the fiber. Which is the Herbal Cleanse. They've actually split it into two now. When I took it, it was actually just one box, but they've split the Herbal Cleanse into the fiber and then the Herbal Cleanse portion as well. But I started that so that I could, cleanse my body and get ready for the rest of the vitamins and nutrients that I would be adding into my diet. And then for the first 14 days, I started taking the MNS3. And that's what started helping me kind of cut out some of the, I wouldn't really call it fat, but some of the, soft parts of my body, and getting a little bit leaner and getting a little bit toner and helping me get a little bit more muscular. Now, the one product that I had never taken before, even when I was working out, religiously, and that was the Catalyst, and that was actually what changed everything for me. The Catalyst, as you can see in the second photo, only 19 days. Those are 12 workouts total, and those are an hour on my lunch that I went to the gym, worked out, and came back to work. But it's not until I started taking the Catalyst that I started noticing my definition coming faster. I know I had been in shape before, but I had never seen myself getting that good a shape that fast. I continued to work out, and when I started showing people the difference between the first and the second photo, I didn't even believe it myself, and so of course no one else really believed it either, and it was kind of hard to explain to them, like, yeah, this was 19 days, these are 12 workouts, but when I incorporated the right things into my workout, aside from just going to the gym every day, that's what actually gave me the advantage. So after those 19 days, I was done with my M&S, I was done with the Herbal Cleanse, I was still taking the Catalyst. I decided to start, trying to get a little bit leaner and a little bit bigger at the same time, which is always hard to do. So I started taking the Arginine Extreme for pre-workouts, which is going to get you that pump and going to get your blood flowing, get oxygen to your muscles. And it's going to give you the pump that everyone wants before they start working out. The other thing I started taking was the nighttime recovery, which you take before bed, and it basically helps you recover, throughout the night, and just like it says in the name, nighttime recovery, right? And then with my workouts, I started finishing with the muscle gain, which is basically Advocare's protein. After 30 days after I took my second photo, I took a third photo, and I noticed that not only had I gotten leaner, like in my chest, and I had gotten bigger in my shoulders, but I'd also gotten leaner in my stomach as well. My abs started showing a little bit more too. That's when I realized, like, holy cow, this legitimately, I got in shape in 2 months. I went from being not really out of shape but not really in shape to being in shape again within 2 months, which, it's kind of ironic because I only took third in the Biggest Loser competition, but that's because I was smaller in the first place. So I really only lost 4 pounds, but I had started at about 151, so I was smaller anyways. But I had actually put on 4 pounds of muscle as well. Throughout, we started keeping track of our body fat percentage and then putting that against our weight as well, so we could kind of see a rough estimate of what our body fat was and where we started and where we ended off at. So as far as my workouts went, besides the products that I took, I can go into a little bit more depth about that, but basically, in short, Mondays, I would start out with chest. So I would basically, my ideal is to work from the inner to the outer muscles. So I would work out my chest on Mondays, and then Tuesdays I would do lats, shoulders, and back. And then Wednesdays I would try and do biceps and triceps. And then if I had time, I would go Thursdays and just kind of do some miscellaneous, just kind of hitting different muscles, pull-ups, climbing a rope, running stairs, just different things to kind of, keep it from getting too boring, and kind of throw a little monkey wrench in there for my body to keep guessing. So if anybody does have any questions, you can go ahead and personal message me. I'm more than willing to answer questions about any of the products that I talked about, or any of the routines that I did. So again, this is Advoflex, and if you have any questions, go ahead and personal message me. And I hope a lot of you make the progress that I did with these in a good amount of time. If you're interested in any of the products that I talked about, you can get them on advoflex.com. And if you have any questions, go ahead and personal message me. Stay healthy.